answer. Go ahead.
Okay, good morning class. I would like to welcome you to exam preparation class. And we are just started question number 7 yesterday. And as you know, in question number 7, that is composition, and there 3 questions will be there. Question number A, B, and C. 3 questions will be there. But you should do 2 out of 3. There is the choice also. 2 questions you have to attempt, and 1 question carries 10 marks. This means question number 7 also 7 is also consists 20 marks compositions. And from compositions, if you just flip the pages from the all is gold, you will find one very important one is the letter writing, formal letter and informal letter. Later to the editor we will see that some frame or the layout of those letters, how we can write. I will give you some tips and the trick to attempt those questions. And another essay writing, and later essay and sometimes story also will be asked. And newspaper article, news story and newspaper articles, there is slight difference. Another biography also, sometimes it might be asked to write the biography. So these are some types of questions which might be asked in question number 7. Out of this category, 3 questions will be there. Then each questions are from the one category. This means 1 question might be to write the essay, 1 question might be write the story, or 1 question might write to the newspaper article. Or you're in later, as I've said you, later might be, one will be informal later. We are going to talk. Another informal later, formal, but informal also. There will be, we can say later. Basically here, later to the editor. Later to the editor will be asked. So first, yesterday also I have shown you what is the layout to write the letter. There are the 2 types of the layout. We prefer 2 types of the English, like the American English and the British English. So here I am going to show you or present you the layout, how you can write the letters according to the both English. So first here, British style. Yesterday also I have shown you British style, and this is American style. Okay. How we can form the layout, how we can format the letter according to style. You can follow any one style, but don't mix up it in examination. Simply write a letter to your brother. Suggesting him or her how he can improve his English. Write a letter to our brother or sister, anyone else, or write a letter to your father, asking him to send you some amount of money in order to buy some books for you. Requesting him to send you some money. Suppose you are staying in the hostel and you would like to buy some book. You need to buy some book. You don't have the enough amount of money. Now you want to ask your father. Now write a letter requesting your father to send you some money in order to buy some books. Okay. Here first we will write here is your address. This means sender address, like simply I can say Baneswar, Kathmandu. Another date, like suppose 14th August 2020. Sender address and the date on you are writing the letter. Then you write the greeting here. Greeting means salutations, we call it also. Like suppose you are going to write a letter to your father, dear father, comma. Now your body is start here, and in body yesterday I have shown you the body of the letter divided into the three things. One is the opening, another one is the content, and third one is the closing. So how to open the letter? How we can open the letter? How we can open means start the letter. How we can start to write the letter? What are the ways? What are the ways? And basically what we do, what the student do is just they used to say, how are you? I am fine. Simply. But there are other ways also to make your writing a bit standard and beautiful as well. So what are the opening remarks? Let's talk about the opening remarks. Simply you can ask the questions are the ways about the recent activities also. Like you can congratulate the person. So suppose your father won something else, your father got something else, your father just newly recently bought a bicycle. You can just congratulate for that. Any wish, your wish, you can express your wish. Another, you can so say a thank you. You can say a thank you. Simply, your father sent you some money last month, or your father sent you letter to you last month. Now you are going to write a reply to that letter. Now simply you can say thank you very much for sending me the letter. I got that letter, and I'm glad to know you all are fine over there. You can say like that. Opening remarks. Another, you can just write an apology. Suppose you got the letter 1 month ago, right? You got the letter 1 month ago. Now you were unable to reply that letter. Now after a month, you are replying for that. This way you can just write the apology here. I'm extremely sorry, right? I'm extremely sorry because I could not reply to your letters, though I had received it a month ago. Simply, you can say. Just you can write the reason why you are writing the letter. Today I am writing these letters. Today I would like to focus on some words which I hope that might be helpful for you to improve your language, improve your skill of speaking. I'm going to suggest you some of the ways through these letters. Hope that will be meaningful for you to improve your language, speaking skill of the language. Okay, simply. And you content, focus on the content. Second part. First paragraph, 2-3 lines. You can talk about the person's health or the recent activities, or you can give a thank, or you can just write the apology. Just you can give a reason why you are writing the letters. Those are just some example. Now the content. Content means you should focus on your objective of writing the letters. We will not write the letter without any reasons. Obviously, you should have some reason to write the letter, right? So focus on that content. Content means the reason why you are writing. What is your message that you want to give to your relatives or the person to whom you are writing the letter? Okay. Now, another content. This means that content might be divided into the several paragraphs. As I have already said you, the informal letters sometimes might be long as well, because there will be our wishes, there will be our emotions, there will be our all like the love, whatever else we can express. It is emotional too also, and you can divide that paragraph into the several if there is more than one ideas. Next, closing. So how you can close the letter? Basically, how you can close the letter. We will find the student what to do. Thank you very much. Or thanking you. Not that. We will not write that finally. Closing. So how we can close the letters? Or reason why you must end off now. Write the reason why you must end off in that point. Like the simply. I'm going to end the end of the letter. I have this much for today and hope you see you soon. Hope to see you soon. Simply, greeting to the person's heart. Convey my namaste to your parents and the sweet love to your little sister, whom I am missing a lot. or you can just make a wishes or the promise or invitations also. And at last, I would like to invite you to my birthday party that I am going to celebrate on 31st of this month. 21st of this month, right? 21st of this month. I'm going to celebrate my birthday on 21st of this month. So I would like to invite you on my birthday party. Simply. Or request to reply soon. I'm looking forward to your reply. Simply you can. Now, your complimentary closing will be there. Like here you can write yours. Now you can write your name. You can write your name, send your name. Like suppose you are like Ram. All the things are there. We can write in the complimentary closing wrap up. With love, best regards, ever loving. So many words are there, but very common is yours. This is the ending. So we started the letter from our right hand side corners and we end the letter in our bottom of the right hand side bottoms, right? We started from the right hand side top corner and we ended at the right hand side bottoms. This is the layout of British layout. This is the British layout, right? Here we have written the celebration. Now what is the American layout? American layout will write in this way, like same way. Bhaneswar, Kathmandu, 14th August 2020, and here will be celebration. Dear father, you give the command and you will the body of the letter, right? Same like that, and you in here, right? Here's right. This is the American layout, right? This is the American layout. This is also the same. Opening, contain, and closing. You can divide that later into the 3 parts. At least 3 paragraphs will be there in a letter, right? Because different topics are there. Opening, I have already shared you some of the opening remarks for the informal letter. We are talking about the informal letter, right? So you can follow any one format which you would like to follow. American style or British style. So hope this will help you to write the letter. This will help you to write. And another things, what is the questions? Focus on the questions. What the question is require you to write. Some questions simply write a letter to your friend giving the directions to come, who is coming from foreign country, and write a letter who is coming. Next week he or she is coming to your house. And write a letter giving a direction for him or her from the airport to your house. So where you should in the content there while observing, we should find the structure sentence which we use to give the direction. Sometimes the letter might be simply write a letter to your friend sharing your plan for the weekend. So where we have to find the structure sentence which we use to talking about the plan. So focus simply there will be any one function of the language as focused while asking the question. So read the question properly and try to address what is it required to answer. Now let's go to the formal letter. Informal, hope that these things will help you. And now the formal letter. Formal. Now formal letter, I will show you one of the sample of writing a letter to the editor. How we can write a letter to the editors. Format is same. You can follow the layout, American layout or British layout. That's your choice. Okay, that's your choice. So here, letter to the editors. How we can write a letter to the editor. So why we should write a letter to the editor? Suppose you had one of the burning issues in your locality and you want to draw the attention of the concerned authority through some magazine, right? Through some newspaper. Now you are writing a letter to the editor. That's why your issue, your problem will be published in that newspaper, recurrent newspaper, right? Like daily newspaper, weekly, fortnight newspaper. So the attentions of the concerned authority will be come upon those problem. Your problem will be addressed by the concerned authority. That is the reason. So we need to write a letter. Now, here, at of sender address will be there. Then after the date, simply we can follow the British style. Okay. As I have said you, we should not write the contracted form. Baneswar, Kathmandu, right? Baneswar, Kathmandu, 14th August 2020. Now, here I will write the salutations, greetings. So how we can write the greetings? First, we'll write to whom writing? The editor. This means designations of the persons. Designations of the person, post of the person, because it is writing to the company or organization. Where? Annapurna. Okay. The Annapurna Post. Name of the company. This is the post. This is name of company or organization or organization. Another address. Anand Nagar, Kathmandu. Now, another, we will find there, sometimes we will find subject. Subject is that much not necessary to write. If you write without subjects, that's also fine, but if you want, you can write here subject, leaving one line, subject. So what is the subject? What is your problem? What is your problem? What is the problem? Simply you can say, polluted drinking water. Polluted drinking water supply. So in your locality, in Baneswar, you are living in certain area of the Baneswar, you can address that place where the water supply, the drinking water supply is, the pure drinking water is not being supplied. That is polluted, right? And so many people are being suffered by that drinking water. So you want to draw the attention of the concerned authority in order to solve that problem through the magazine, through the newspaper, which will be published in Annapurna Post, right? You think you are thinking that might be helpful to solve the problem. Now your salutation, dear sir, or you can say madam. Okay, sir or madam, you can say. But simply you can write the name of the person who is the editor as well. Now your body is tracked. Your body is tracked. Body of the letter. And body of the letter will be divided into the three forms. You know, first you will talk about your problem. Right? Second one, cause of the problem. Cause of the problem. Not 3, 4, 5 issues are there. Another, what are the effects of the problem? Right? And what are the solution? So in a letter, first of all, what are the opening remarks? You might be thinking, so what are the opening? How can we start? I would like to draw the attention of the concerned authority through your magazine on the topic or on the issue, on the burning issue that we are facing in our locality, polluted drinking water supply. And I would like to request you to publish the articles on title this one's polluted drinking water supply in my area or in my locality, which is being one of the very serious problems for us, and which is not being solved by the concerned authority, though we have made the complaint several times to them. Suggestions, and here we can say, and the solution. Suggestions for what? Solution. What are the ways which will help you to solve the problem? You can write in the last paragraph. First paragraph, you'll talk about the problem. Second paragraph, you are talking about the causes. What caused the supply of the drinking water is that made the polluted. And effects. What is going on because of the impure water supply? And what do you think are the ways which will help to solve the problems? You write at last paragraph. And finally, you will in the letter, you sincerely, your faithfully, you can write here. Ending will be there. Okay, your faithfully. Or your sincerely, your name. This means sender name will be written here. Sender name, this means your name will be written here. You can write that. You can write your name, and then you can do the signature also. So this is the way to write the letter to the editor. It is very much important. Almost this question comes in that question number 7. So follow this format. Hope you can. This will be helpful for you. Here also you can. This is the British layout. You can follow the American layout as well. So other question: book review or movie review, and essay writing. Book review, movie review, and the essay writing. Book review or movie review and another essay writing. Two very important thing is there. So in a book review or the movie review, what do you mean by the movie or the book review? Okay. Movie review. So what do you mean by movie review? First of all, you have to understand. So movie review means analytical analysis, analytical report. You do the analysis, you watch movie and you do analysis, and you write the report, right? So analytical report is known as movie review in essence. So what are the parts of movie review? As a preliminary part, so how we can format? First of all, you can write a title, right? Title of the movie. Then there will be in a movie, who will be there? Director, right? And you can say producers, name of the producer. Another very important starring means actor and the actress, major starring. Another very important is what? Release date. We can say, okay, language. In which language? Duration. How long is the movie? Duration. Another budget. And you can say release date. When the movie released for the first time, release date. Okay, here released date. At first you'll write those things. At first you'll write those things. Title of the movie, name of the director, names of the producers, starrings, who are the main actor and the actress. We will find there. What is the language? Hindi, Nepali, English, Maithili, Bhojpuri. What is the language? Duration 1 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes. Budget, how much budget is spent to make that movie, and release that when that movie released for the first time. Released for the first time. So those are the things. First of all you write, and then after you start your paragraph. So what you should write? You can talk about the features, right? features of movie. What type of the movie is it? You can talk about, here will be also another things we can say, genre will be there. Genre of the movie. It is the fiction, it is thriller, action, comedy, what is it? So talk about the feature of the movie at first. And what are the interesting part that we will find? What is the message of the movie? What is the message of the movie? And how the movie is different from other. Make some comparison. Make some comparisons. What are the differences that make the movie unique? So if you go through that, you can talk about the actings of the sprayings, right? Reality, whether the real life situations are there or not. You can talk about the cinematography, visualization, how the visualization or the quality of the visualizations. You can talk about the character, right? You can talk about the language, what type of language do they speak, do those actor and the actress use? Common language, simple language, very complex language. So you get analysis. You can analyze all the parts of the movie. I have already said you, which is the analytical report. So finally you will get that review. So hope this will help you. Another part, and book review also in the same way you will write. There is a review of the book. Review means, I have already said, analytical review. You review it. What are the things that you will find? Just you can review it, portray it, show it to the others. Now essay writing essay writing, most of you are familiar with the essay writing. I am going to show you some of the steps. Hope that will make you easy to write the essay, right? That will make you easy to write the essay. Then after, I want to move to the question number 8, 9, 10, 11. What type of the question come? This means from this, meaning into words. We are going to talking about after this. Okay, what are the steps to write the essay, or what are the parts of the essay? First of all, I want to show you parts of essay. Okay, this is not a new thing for you. The most of you are experienced person. You are writing the essay since the very beginning of the classes. But what are its parts? First of all, there will be introduction. Introduction means we will introduce the topic. To write the essay, obviously we should have what topic? Yeah? Relevant topic. We need to choose the, first of all we need to choose the topic. So after choosing the topic, after we getting the topic, we will have to make the plan, right? We just brainstorm. We getting ideas. We will collect some ideas. We will write down. So we will jot down the idea. Yeah. Here after getting the topic, what we do? We will getting idea. I am talking about the ideas also. I am talking about the planning of writing the essay also and parts of the essay also. So when you get the topic, you will just getting ideas. Getting ideas means you write down the possible features or the possible things that come in your head related to the topic. Suppose you got the topic Nepal. Yeah? Okay, Nepal. Just you can say Nepal, my country, my pride. Okay, this is your topic. So when you encounter with this topic, what idea comes there? Simply in my mind, bravery comes, right? It comes mountains, hills, plains. It comes religion. So different things comes. Just I will write down them. And then after I will just organize them. Which are the relevant things that come in my head related to the topic? What are the relevant? I will choose it out first of all. I will choose them and I will arrange them, right? So here in introductions, you will write the introductions of the topic you will make your thesis statement. right? So I think this word thesis statement give you a hit, give you a kick in your mind. You are getting confused. What do you mean by the thesis statement? Thesis statement means the main idea that you are going to present through this writing, through this piece of writing, through this, essay is a piece of writing, right? Piece of writing. So that idea you are going to focus, that you are going to prove it, that you are going to give them give it as a message. So what is the main part? What is your main argument? That is the thesis statement that you are going to prove. Simply you can say, smoking is injurious to health. You are writing an essay on the topic smoking. Okay. So your thesis statement, while introducing, so what do you mean by the smoking? Smoking means inhaling the different substance in the form of the smoke, right? In the form of the smoke, like the cigarette, bidi, tobacco, hookah, whatever else. Through this means we just inhale we can say the unhealthy substance which contain the nicotines and others thousands of the chemicals which are very much bad for our health in the form of the smoke that we know as smoking, and so which is very much injurious to health. Your thesis statement means smoking is injurious to health. In one paragraph you write those things. You give the definitions of smoking, you talk about what you mean by smoking and how the people just define the smoking, and your thesis statement you are going to prove it that suggests that smoking is injurious to health. Now we are moving to the another part, the body part, right? Body part of the essay. So in the body part, this is a paragraph first. This is the first paragraph. Introduction means first paragraph. So here we can say paragraph second, one argument. One argument will be there. You will give one argument. You write one time. We know how to write a paragraph. One argument. Smoking is injurious to health. You have already said. Yes, smoking is injurious to health because it contains the different type of substance which is not good for our health. Like you can give the example of the nicotine. You will provide your reason, right? You will provide your reason. You give your logic also. You talk about some fact. You give some data. Yes, how many people are died because of smoking. You talk about another paragraph number 3. In paragraph number 3 also simply you give the another argument, right? Another, like the socially smoking is not good. Smoking is not assumed as a good habit. Smoking is bad habit. How smoking is bad habit? You can explain in that. And finally you will get paragraph number 4. So in 4th paragraph it might be a bit long, where you will provide your logic. You give your other extra information which will prove smoking is injurious to health. This means all the arguments help you to prove your thesis statement. What is your thesis statement? Smoking is injurious to health. So you will provide all the ideas over here in each paragraph which help you to prove it. Then finally, conclusion. We'll have the conclusion, right? In conclusion, that is one paragraph, right? We will restate the thesis statement. We will simply summarize, paraphrase all the idea, and we will express our opinion and the point of view as its conclusions. So here we can say that is the ending also, right? That is the ending also. In this 4 paragraph we can say that is also crumbs, means that is a bit detailed and it might be a bit long paragraph where you will provide your all those other extra informations which will support your thesis statement. So these are the parts of writing the essay. Remember those things. While writing the essay, first paragraph, write the introductions, where you should write your thesis statement means main idea. Right? While writing the paragraph, we talk their topic sentence. So here, thesis statement. Then after a paragraph second, that we talk as a body of the paragraph, one argument, another argument, at least 3 arguments, at least 2 arguments should have one essay, because that is 10 marks. That in a length that should be at least 150 words, right? 150 words should be there. So for this, at least we should have 3 arguments for the topic. Provide the 3 arguments, 3 logic that will prove the thesis statement with the reason, fact, data, etc. Okay, hope this idea will help you to write the essay. Now I like to know question number 8 and 9, 10, 11. What type of question come on those question number? Question number 8, 9, 10 and 11. You know each number for 5 marks, right? Each number for 5 marks, and let's see what type of a question come in this portion. You know, I have already showed you in those portions the questions come from this meaning into words, and we have 2 books. One is the student books, another one is a workbook. So question will not come from now. This means the questions which we will find for the practice in the student book and in that your practice book, same photocopy of the questions we will find. And most of the questions also contain some example. There will be just slight differences. So if you practice all the exercise from these 2 books, it is certainly help you to score the good marks. 1, 2, 3, 4 means it is 20 marks. So certainly it will help you. You will be sure to score more marks out of 20. So what type of the questions will come in this sessions? Let's have a look. Okay, one question I will show you the example here. So I'm going to present you some example, okay? So here example number first one, what can you have done at the following places? Okay. What can you have done at the following places? So let's have a question. What type of question comes? Let's have a look over here. One example is there. So example comes like example. Here dishes. What we can do at hair dishes? So how to write? Let's have a look. Just you write one sentence. That's enough. You like I also you can write what can you have done is that I can have my hair washed. Simply, I can say I can have my hair colored. I can have my hair colored, right? So let's have a look at the structure of the sentence. What is the structure? Is there means subject plus can have means causative verb have is there, then after the object is there, plus object means there is no agent, right? No agent is there, object is a non-living things, then after plus verb 3. The main form of the verb is written in verb 3 means past participle form of the verb. So remember, this is the one of the very much important question, which is repeated in several years. So let's have other questions. What are the other questions, right? Not, this is just the example. You can write, I can have my hair cut. I can have my hair, you can say trimmed. I can have my hair washed. Difference are there. Let's have a dentist. Number A, dentist. Number B, plumbers. Number C, opticians. Number D, mechanics. And number E, we can say librarian. Librarians. So what things can have done in those places or with these peoples? So your answer, you can say dentist. What we can do? I can have my teeth filled. You know, we can fill our teeth. I can have my teeth polished. We polished our teeth also. Plumber. Suppose there is a plumbers. Right? What we can have done at plumbers? Simply, we can have our machine repaired. Like that repair just it is a bit odd one, so don't have this plumber ones. In order of plumbers, you can write here cobblers. Okay. BBLER', cobblers. So what can I have done at cobblers? I can have my shoes polished. Optician, what we can done at optician? I can have my glass made. Spectacle, right? I can have my glasses made. Mechanics, simply I can have my car repaired. Librarians, I can have my library card renewed. Or I can have some books borrowed also. You can, right? So this is the one example. So remember this structure. Have done. Look at the structure. Subject plus can have plus object plus V3 is there. This means part 3 past participle form. This is in a sense, this is come from the causative verb. Causative verb. So okay, I want to move to the another question. Another part. That is also very important. What is the another question? So we are talking about the questions from meaning into words, right? Here we are talking meanings into words. We are talking about 20 marks question. Meaning into word, 20 marks questions. So another number 2 example. 2 numbers like aid a decision. Just I have take out those questions from the old age goal, right? Which are frequently asking questions. Aid a decision to these remarks. Aid decision to this remarks. You'll find 5 question, 1 are each. This means 5 marks. Like one is example. One is example for you. I'm a bit tired today. Okay, A number. I am a bit tired today. I think this is the question. Now you should add your decision. So what is the structure to write the decision? We need to know. What is the structure to write our decision? Decision means in essence your plan. We use simple future tense. Remember this, eh? Simple future tense. Simply, what is your answer? This is the question. Your answer, you write the answer in this way. I am a bit tired today. So I think I will take rest. I will take rest. Will plus verb 1. Will plus verb 1. Another question is there. She is getting much too thin. Okay, she is getting much too thin. She is getting much too thin. I don't think. This is the question. I don't think. So how you write? Anything which will be suitable for this. Okay, you can write anything which will be suitable for this. Answer. She is getting much too thin. I don't think she will be the winner. So there is any competition. She is so thin, she is so weak, so I don't think she will be the winner. You look happy with the job. Number C. You look happy with your job. I think. So one negative I have written, one positive, two positive. Just this is for the example, and in the same way, 5 questions will be there. 5 questions will be there. You will answer in this way. So C1 answer. How will you write the answer? Is you look happy with your job. So if you look happy with your job, what might be the decision? What is your decision? I think you will work better. You will work better. Or you will be promoted soon. You will be promoted soon. You will be promoted soon. And others, they have had enough to eat. They have had enough to eat. So I think they will not work anymore. They will not work anymore. Another, his hiking is terribly dangerous. His hiking is terrible. Taking lift and traveling is too much dangerous. So how can you? I think I will go by bus. Or I think I will hire a taxi. So another third item I am going to show you. Third item. This is decision writing. One positive verb I have shown you. Another I am going to show you the another third example. That might be the probable question. Third examples like explain what these people do. explain what these people do. 5 into 1, 5 question, 1 marks, 5. So whatever the question come here, let's see. A secretary. So how to write the answer? You know, we have talked about the relative clause. Relative clause, objective relative clause and object relative clause and subject relative clause. So here we can use the subject relative clause to describe these people. Just you have to describe these people and you will get 1 mark. Simply you can say, how to answer? A secretary is a person. Now you have to add the relative clause who writes letters and keeps record where? Keeps record where? In the office. In the office. So you will get 1 marks for this. This is the question and this is your answer. A secretary is a person who writes letters and keeps record in the office. So another question, so what will come? Simply that mechanic might become, cashier might become, okay, or cashier. Let's describe this person. Explain these persons. A person or cashier is a person who deals with cash, or we can say money. Where? In the bank, in the restaurant, in the office, wherever else. Other questions, mechanic. A mechanic is a person who repairs machineries. Another, a night watchman. A night watchman is a person who guards the house at night. Another, a gardener, you know, or receptionist. Okay, a receptionist or air hostess. Other prepared persons. A mechanic. Receptionist. Another, night watchman. Night watchman. So these are the probable questions. In the same way, you can write the answer for this. Okay. Now more to example I will show you. Another example number 4. Change the following sentences into the passive voice. So active and passive voice. Here. Passive. In mix up I will show you. Change the given sentences into passive voice. In mix up I will show you. Okay. Simply one example here. His newspaper pays him a lot. So how to convert this sentence? This is the active one. This is the active, simple present active. Simple present active. You should change into passive voice. How to change here? What is the subject here? Here is no object is there. So how you can change these subjects? How you can change? He is paid a lot. Done. That is passive. You get 1 marks. He is paid a lot. Or you can say he gets paid a lot. Simple present we can get gets also. But there is someone following us. Another example. There is someone
following us, or someone is following us. How to change? How to change this or this? Like, we are being followed. Hope you will get the structure, right? Active structure, subject plus GMR plus verb form. So what is the passive structure? Means there will be the subject, right? This is the subject, and there will be is or am or are will be there. Then after will be a to ing form, being. Then after the main form of the verb will be verb 3. So remember that these structures, it will help you to change this present continuous tense into passive voice. And here subject plus present tense is am, are plus verb. Here, look, is am, are plus verb 3 will be there. And sometimes there will be as and sometimes there will not be the as and. Another simple past also sometimes ask, sometimes questions might be also asked, like nobody is using the car today. Nobody is using the car today. Nobody is using the car today. So how to change this into passive voice? The car is not being used today. Done. That's right. And another very important question is there. So just I will take 2 more minutes here. Another very important one. Another example. Frequently I have found these students make mistake there in such type of the questions. Like you can say, one example I am writing here is like Peter is unemployed. Peter is unemployed. This is the situation, and there are the 2 questions. What they have not done it. You should write number A. You should write the remarks saying what they have not done yet. Another number B saying what they are still doing. So with this situation, this is the question. You have to answer first one. So how to write the first one? Suppose this is I number. A number, how to answer? He is unemployed means what is the situation? Simply we can say Peter has not joined the job yet. Peter has not joined the job yet. Another, this means what he is doing. This means what he is doing. Peter is still searching for a job. So here present perfect, here present progressive, continuous. Remember, if this type of the questions will come, you should answer in this way. Peter is unemployed. He has not joined the job yet. Like he is bachelor. Suppose Ram is bachelor. This means he has not got married yet. He is still searching for a good life partner. Simply here other question will be like the John's article is not. John article is only half written. This means John has not finished his article yet. This means John is still writing article. writing article. And the giving advice and suggestions are there. Giving advice and the suggestions. So how to give the advice and the suggestions? It's very simple. There are some sort of instructions to give the advice and the suggestions. So whatever the questions will come and you should add the advice and the suggestions. Means simply, I will show you one example. I can't control our 16 years old child. I can't control our 16-year-old child. Give the solution. Suppose I am suffering from stomach pain. I am suffering from stomach pain. So you can suggest in the any way. Why don't you drink a glass of water? If I were you, I would drink a glass of water. So you should use those instructions and answer these questions. So hope this will helpful for you. So this much for today. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you all.